Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're
Two Wranglers. Where are we headed?
I think Easter Jeep Safari, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what I heard it's called. We're not really sure what's wrong, but might be front drive shaft. So we were coming out of Onion Creek Trail, and both of us smelled a weird rubber smell, and both of our Jeeps started getting kind of like vibrations and just not great.
Well, we're limping our Jeeps home after being on Onion Creek Trail. Lots of clicking, horrible vibration. I'm in Jason's Jeep, Jason's in mine. Mine's worse than his. We're thinking drive shaft, possibly transfer case. We're just trying to get back to the hotel. What is blowing our minds right now is that this happened to both our Jeeps at the same time, not on a trail, but off the trail going onto the road. And we hit the gas a little bit, nothing crazy. And then a big puff of smoke came out from underneath my Jeep, and I started to feel this massive vibration, and it was like just bad news, I could tell. And Jason said, "Oh yeah, you hear that? Nice." God. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Here's our setup for the next little while we figure this out. Ta-da!
Timed that perfect.
Yeah, thanks to you. We really appreciate your help.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Half filler full of grease should be fine.
Oh yeah, we'll find the ball bearings somewhere. There should be bearings inside here, a lot of grease. And there's nothing.
Ooh. And that explains the rubber that was...
Imagine hearing that driving down the road. Yeah.
Ooh-wee. It's a relief in a way.
Well, it is. I mean, it's $1,500 I didn't plan on spending today, but whatever.
Round two, huh?
Round two, it's out.
How does mine look? Ooh-wee. Oh. I'll argue that mine looks worse. All right, there's the second drive shaft that we broke. That's mine.
We don't need any of those bolts anymore.
Good bolts, so keep them or no? Jeep life. Came down to the BF Goodrich mechanics area, and we're on the books to have our things replaced. Jason's on the phone with Adam's drive shaft right now, and we're getting a couple overnighted, which means our EJS experience might not be over, which would be good since we only got one trail in and then blew our drive shaft. So feels like good news. After all the good news of getting the drive shaft sent to us overnighted and getting signed up at BF Goodrich to have them installed, we decided to celebrate with the car wash.
So we are at Saks in Moab, Utah, Easter Jeep Safari. This is the rock crawler, Adam's drive shaft, and a bunch of other vendors party. So it's a really good little turnout. It hasn't really kicked off yet, but it will in a little bit. And looking forward to seeing a lot of people here. I think it'll be pretty packed once things get going. at the arena.
Checking in.
We're gonna do our thing.
Hi.
Looking for registration? Or?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
That one's next.
Prepared it? Hold it.
Coming into where Jeep has their shop set up. They've got merch here, and this is where you sign up to do some. You could do test drives with the Grand Wagoneers.
Good morning.
Morning.
Checking out some cars here. So they pulled some of their concepts in. So got a retro look on this, the winch and everything on here. Some cool little Bill Steens. That's pretty sweet. So
I think it's the paint, right? The paint color is an odd.
but look at all the hood letters are raised. It's not a sticker. Yeah. All houndstooth inside.
That's
Dash is all
gorgeous.
houndstooth. Check it out.
Look at that dash. It's a 2024, but concept.
Oh.
This is
I
not.
gotta say, I really like this top.
This is interesting.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Looks very fitted. It looks like, leather or something. Obviously, it's not going to be, but the way that fits, the snaps on that, that's really tight. Probably less wind noise than flappy canvas.
Yep.
I'm going to do this and hope I can see the top.
The seats are like the old CJ5 seats with no headrests in them.
Yeah.
Right? Not even holes for a headrest, so I think by law they have to have them to be a production
That's why
vehicle.
this would be a concept. Yeah, because you can't be getting in an accident and have your head whipping back.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got a jerry can back here. Does it look like
Shovel kit on the back of the seat.
Yeah, let's see this. Is this locked?
Yeah.
Ah. And look at the wheel. Let me just pop over here real fast. And look at this. Can I get that? Oh my gosh, how cool.
They've got a table, and they've got the air compressor built in. And a tool kit on the back of the seat. Oh, see this? This is the most important part of the Jeep.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Just always is. It's this built-in bottle opener.
Where are those? Okay, that's a great place for it. You know what? I'm going to copy that. We're going to do that on our Jeeps.
Fine. Done.
Jeep Wrangler low-down concept. Let's.
There's no screen or anything in it. It's just a solid dash across with a 392 logo on it.
That's interesting. Are you going to get in it?
Another bottle opener.
Is it really?
It is, seriously.
No. That is so funny.
Leave it to
They
me
seem
to
to
be the one that find all the bottle openers.
No comment. What do we got in the back? Oh, look at that. I love raised lettering like that. The old school lettering.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Man.
Running 42s. So it's, it gives you an idea of what Jeep does when they do this stuff. So they're running Yeti, drag links and track bars, tie rods. The first thing I noticed right out of the gate on this is it's running AccuAir.
Ah.
Which you have to get way under to see that, but it is running the AccuAir system on Dana 60s.
Nice. This is high top, and the 392 was low down.
Yeah.
Fun names. I love the paint. The paint is absolutely stunning.
When you're at EJS, you can check out Jeep at the Parking Lot Takeover.
Here they have lots of Mopar parts from tailgate tables to snorkels and first aid kits. You can order the merchandise on display by using a QR code that they have on that board and have your stuff shipped directly to your house. We like that you could see the products in person before buying them.
In this area of the parking lot, Jeep has a bunch of engines on display, of which they have our engine, which was kind of fun to see.
Yeah, they had a bunch of, they had the 5.7 and the 3.6, the 2-liter turbo, and they kind of break them up. They have them, you know, so you can kind of see the inner workings of them. And I thought that was cool for Stephanie to see, you know, don't always get to see that.
Yeah, I liked that they were clean. I could be next to it without getting all dirty. That was a neat display.
Driver. Your next question is, are you in 4 low? Okay. Little driver. Turn the wheel driver. You got an emergency brake on? Turn that off. Turn driver. Straighten out. Go. That's how you do it.
We're making a little lunch here, actually on the top of the world trail.
Yeah.
It got a little crowded, and so we decided to just pull over and set some chairs up and
Make some sandwiches.
oh, that looks good. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Come on up.
You kind of just keep going.
It'll just crawl right up. Just keep going. Keep going.
So we've had a little bit of an issue. This has not been a good evening.
I don't think I'll be coming to Easter Junk My Jeep Safari.
So
last year.
we just went up this little obstacle, no big deal. And about 25 feet after I went up it, my Jeep started feeling really weird, like lots of traction control coming on, going off. It just, the brakes are all the way at the top. They can barely be pressed. Something's wrong. Service 4-wheel drive is on. This has not been our trip. So we're so close to the top of the world, and we're not going to make it. We're going to have to go back down, and it's going to be not very fun. He'll be taking mine. I'll be taking his.
Such is life.
It's life.
Hey, at least we can get it. Well, we need to try and drive them out.
Yeah.
The last thing we want to do is have a tow truck up here.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Well, we're almost down the mountain. Didn't even make it to the top. Kind of a bummer, but we lost 4-wheel drive.
Your stupid thing just did the same thing like your radio.
We're not having the best luck on this trip, I'm just gonna say it. But you know what? It has been an adventure. Having raffles, the area's got vendors in it. We have folks just hanging out, chatting people up. We have Bill Stein in the parking lot, talking to people. There is a bartender in the corner. There's food, all free, so nice. Yeah, Northridge 4x4, which we use a lot.
Yeah.
And Trail Recon and Bill Stein. Have some food, got some drinks. Just having a good time.
Yes, I do have a drink. This is our last morning at EJS, and given that both our Jeeps are having issues, we feel a little defeated. We ended up deciding to lay low for the rest of our time, so got some coffee and laughed about our bad luck. Then headed across the street to grab breakfast at a well-known spot. The food was fantastic, and even though it was our first time, it will not be our last. We're gonna have a little butter on our pancake. Some newer vendors, never seen them before.
Oh, wow.
So they do have some nice looking Jeeps around here though, say that. I mean, I guess this is a good point in time to be trying to sell rooftop tents so you could advertise how good they do in high winds. So there's your Atlas transfer case. You get to see how it works a little bit. That's the old manual 231 transmission.
So, let's see.
Well, that's a wrap for Easter Jeep Safari 2024. We had a lot of challenges, but we also had a lot of fun. Between the awesome parties we attended to hitting at least a few trails, all in all, it was a very memorable EJS. We've run through all the sections, I think. There's only 3 little groups through here, so we've made the rounds.
All right, we all made the light. That was the toughest obstacle of the day.
So we've hit some snow and visibility is really bad. I don't think the camera shows nearly as bad as it is. I've got about 20 feet in front of me that I can see clearly. So we've reduced our speed by half. So daylight's starting to break, which is a little helpful. The mountains are completely whited out. I'd say we've been driving in snow for at least an hour. Here we go. I can see a lot better now what we're facing.
Got a little snow on the car on the way home. Now I know why our lights weren't working very well. Sorry. Whew. This has been a wild ending to a trip.
What a ride.
What did you lose on your Jeep?
It's more like, what do I still have? Four-wheel drive.
Gone.
So
ABS.
ABS, traction control. I don't know. Sway bars don't work. Cruise control doesn't work. Not that I need sway bars, but no
Yeah.
cruise control, no collision avoidance, no service four-wheel drive, all that stuff. It's all out. Yay. Now every light is off. Everything's back on. Everything's working.
So we stopped in St. George to fuel up at the Costco and get another Starbucks. We got 6 more hours home,
6 more hours.
but
We're
no
almost home.
snow, no rain, as we just
Well, I don't know if
experienced.
there's any rain at home, but there's at least no.
No
We
snowstorms.
at least have some partially blue skies right now. So.